Aloha Leo, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your May 2020 general reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, okay? So again, it's a general reading. If you want a personalized reading, that information will be in the description box below. Please do like, subscribe, and click the bell button. That'll give you notifications for when I put new videos up. So Leo, this is take 4. I didn't have enough space left on my phone, so it kept like asking me to delete things. So this is definitely a message of clearing for the month of May, Leo. It's like you've got too much stuff stored up, okay? So I have already started the reading, so I'm going to continue with it because I do feel like it does fit. I'm just going to, so you won't see me shuffling the cards, is the only thing. So what we started with for our guide is the white eagle. This is the ancient and ancestor spirit. So connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern and healing work is happening right now. So meaning that you have the opportunity right now to release this ancestral wound, okay? And what I was picking up on when I first pulled this card for you was this, like, this stop go, like you have a dream or an idea, and it's like this feeling of lack that happens, you know. It's like you going for it, and then it like unravels, like right before you get what you want. And you know, that's what's healing right now, is that feeling of lack or that feeling of loss or self-sabotage, because Leo, you have so much to give to the world, and when you heal this kind of pattern, it heals your entire lineage all the way back. The crystal that'll help you this month is citrine, okay? And citrine is the merchant stone, okay? And so citrine helps to remove toxins out of your body. Like, it's called the merchant stone because it attracts wealth and prosperity to you. And so it creates a warm, comforting environment. It helps to protect you physically. It helps to up your metabolism. And it even has that warm, it reminds me of a lion's mane, which Leo, you know, it's like, it reminds me of the hair of like a big lion. And you're meant to have that recognition and wealth, and wealth is in many different forms. This doesn't have to just mean money, you know, being rich in many areas of your life, but the citrine's going to help, because I feel like there was this long lineage of lack. It didn't mean that you were necessarily poor. Some of you might be, but it just means that this thought process was that you were lacking something when you're full and complete by yourself. Okay, and so I pulled the Ace of Diamonds. Ace of Diamonds has to do with, diamonds have to do with currency, money, values, what we value. So the ace is the beginning. This is the opening, the want for new money. I feel like a new job is coming for you. I feel like a new job that is heart-based, because next up was the Six of Hearts. Six of Hearts has to do with harmony. And harmony in your heart and love relationships, gifts coming to you, an evening and a balancing in your relational world, and in relation to how you do business, okay? And so what's really cool is that you have the opportunity right now to start a new business. I feel like, you know, we have this global pandemic going on, so some of you might have been laid off. I know I was, you know. So many people may be without jobs right now, or you might be in a job that you just don't really like that much, that's not filling your heart up. And it's time to move on from that, because you have an opportunity to bring that on. And you're going to be rethinking things. So next up was the Seven of Clubs. I read the seven. Seven's a highly spiritual number. It's a mystic number. And so I read sevens as the need to elevate your thinking, or elevate how you do things, okay? Take a more spiritual approach. And so the Seven of Clubs has to do with thinking, has to do with knowledge, with acquiring knowledge, because clubs are the suit that pursues knowledge. They're the teachers. So the Seven of Clubs is asking you to elevate your thinking, okay? Think more highly, not only of yourself, but also what do you want to do? How do you want to live your life? What job would you like to do? How do you want to show up in the world? Because now you have the opportunity to do that. The last week shows the Ten of Hearts. The Ten of Hearts is the blessed card. It's the happy family. It's the blessings upon blessings, all around the table. And I know we might not be able to physically do that, but you could connect with people in a different way. But your heart will be full. Your heart will be joyful. And to get to that, okay, to get to that happy family and those blessings is to heal this family spirit. Now, this card kind of flipped out of the deck, and it's the Five of Clubs. And Five of Clubs is the card of the wanderer, the traveler, the one who is restless. Okay, so you've maybe had some restless energy, not knowing which way to go, and that's because you're healing up this. Like, understand that this feeling of lack, like, it hasn't suited you. It's like it hasn't been what you're about. Yeah, and so you've got Three of Diamonds, so it's like this, you're gonna have to, and it's right in this area, it's like having to balance and put a seal on the old way of making money, because it's like kind of like three's a crowd, right? The threes seal information in, but this has to do with money, and it's almost like I feel like there might have been someone else in your business, like if you have your own business, or like a third party that maybe didn't have the best intentions or just wasn't working, like it seemed to be unbalanced. And what you're wanting to do is move into harmony and a more spiritual base. And so to do that, I really feel like there's this opportunity for this new avenue of income to come in, like a whole new way of doing business. One of the Shama birds stopped by to check out what I was doing. It just stopped by outside my window. Oh, yep, another three. Okay, so Three of Clubs. It's like really sealing in the new way of thinking. Okay, and threes can be sealing in the good things, but they can also be like the odd man out, like I said. And so it's like you've had this energy of either being the odd man out. I feel like there's been like interruption, like this restlessness that has come from outside source. Okay, so what we want to do is how do you get to that happy place there, because that's what's coming for you. But you've had some undue things. Yeah, and so this is the mastery of your thinking, King of Clubs. Okay, so this is a person who is as a person, it's a man who's at mastery. He's knowledgeable, a scholar, a teacher. But for self, what this is asking you to do in order to heal this wound, it's asking you to master your thoughts, to master yourself and the way that you think, master your mind, okay? And so this month, really focus on what you want. And this has to do with business, finances. This has to do with how you, the wealth that you receive in the world, because you have a new way of bringing that in. So really think about that. And you've had these disruptions, like these are like disruptions, jealousies, people who don't really need to be in your life have been kind of in there trying to disrupt your day-to-day operations. But in order to have this happy home, which you're going to get, okay, because it's showed up in your reading as on like week 4 of May. So what you do is you master yourself, you master your mind, okay? And so I'm really grateful. I'm going to just pull one rune, just how you can go about that flow, okay? Yeah, okay, cool. And this you got is growth, okay? So sorry, my dog is being really overprotective today about my house, myself, and my housemate, okay? And so protect yourself, protect the money that you do have. Be smart about it, because now's not the time to actually go into the new job. The opportunity may present itself, but there's quite a few retrogrades happening. So this is the time to master your mind, okay? Because you're growing in that area. Not allowing anyone, because you're healing this ancestral, and it's not allowing anyone to knock you off course, okay? Because you've had people sort of knock you off course right before you were about to get your goal. And it's caused your restlessness, and now you're healing that, because you're meant to be wealthy, you're meant to shine. Like Leos, you show up in the world, you're meant to be recognized, okay? And so so that growth is happening this month. And thank you, Penny, for being such a good guardian. So you have guardians around you. And so yeah, so we're going to heal that ancestral wound. You definitely are learning to master the way that you think, okay? And the new money will come in, okay, Leo? So thank you so much. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of this journey. Sorry that it took like 4 times and was a little different this time, but you know what? We keep going. And that's one of the things, like, don't give up. You've had this push and pull, and now we're moving into smooth sailing. You're moving into this beautiful, happy home, happy energy. And so I'm really happy for you, Leo. Do the work this month, and you've got great rewards coming from you, for you, and blessings. Blessings, okay? So, all right, Leo, thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. If you want a private reading that's more personalized to you individually, just look in the description. I'll have that ready for you once I get everything uploaded. Okay, until next time, aloha.